What's going on, y'all? Fabian Speaks, man. Back with a video. A different angle, different POV. I got my phone in my hand, you know what I'm saying? Laying in bed, bro. Felt very under the weather, you know what I'm saying? Got started to get the chills, and I know naturally that the chills is like your body signifying that it's trying to fight off what could be some oncoming sickness, you know what I'm saying? So just chilling, hanging out. I was going to do a live stream, but ended up not doing a live, but who knows what can happen later tonight. But the point being, man, crazy title. But sometimes I gotta say crazy things to engage folks, the people that are willing to listen and the people that aren't willing to listen. Oh my God, he clickbaited me. I'm not gonna watch your video. It's all good, brother, man. It's all good. Have a blessed day. That being said, man, this video will naturally tie into, the hate that exists in the world, and maybe how you receive it, your experiences, but naturally understanding that like the receival of hate should not be reciprocated, right? Do good unto others, and like every time people have these merits or certain virtue, people always say, man, that's corny, that's cliche, right? And people talk about the golden rule, man. Oh yeah, everybody, because we live in such a world to where it's so fallen to where any light of positivity people will want to ridicule. Now, the reason I made this video, bro, we live in a very prejudiced, racist world. I'm never one to play a victim. You know what I'm saying? I like to encourage all ethnicities out there. Don't be victimized, you know what I'm saying? Of course, we understand the world hates minorities, generally speaking, you know what I'm saying? And there's certain perceptions. And everybody's going to be in the comments, bro, you shouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter how you feel. What you feel doesn't have anything to do with, the realness. And folks that have a problem having these conversations and just resort to quit feeling sorry for yourself, or, they resort to any type of way to try to cope or give you some type of reassurance when they have no clue, pure ignorance. You know what I'm saying? So I want to say, man, with a lot of the hate in the world, I think there's a lot of, I guess I would say minorities that like to victimize themselves. And there's a lot of folks who maybe if they're treated in a certain manner, they like to reciprocate how they've been treated, man. And I always emphasize the fact that it's spiritual warfare, man. Once you really get in tune with spirituality, get in tune with what's going on here, man, we don't wrestle against the flesh, but principalities, man. It's not just face value, and the whole world is blind. Folks who talk about this type of stuff obviously have certain insight to certain things regarding to being spiritually inclined, reading the word, knowing of God, knowing of some of the things he talks about in the word, but willing to explore the mysteries, right? But I say all that to say is face value hate. Don't buy into it and don't feed into it. Not just to be a good person, but a lot of things that I'm doing now are tied into my energy, my output, a certain frequency. When you use these words, all the legalists, right? All the religionists, right? Everybody who is pretty much a Pharisee, they look at that, oh, you're using the word manifest. That's not even, bruh. Google and tell me if the word manifests in the Bible. They'll be like, that's not even a word from the Bible. That's the thing, bro. People aren't educated. They want to step out. We have Google at our fingertips, man. We got search engines going bonkers, and people still ain't willing to Google things. You know what I'm saying? Look it up. But with that being said, don't lower your vibration to match or fit somebody's negativity, man. And that could be very general speaking, but I believe that tailors particular steps, particular things that could occur or happen, opportunities, because I'm just now trying to hone in. It's a battle every day. I'm trying to eat better, not trying to consume alcohol or any substances, overdoing caffeine. All these things lower vibration, man. These are things of the world. When you're on that spirit walk or that spirit treadmill, bro, you have to understand that there's a reason why God emphasizes the body being the vessel. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really take care of it, man. And, eating healthier, not contaminating it with certain things, or, working out, stay in shape, bro, keep running and stuff like that. And these are all things that are just now picking up with me. Been blinded for the longest, just participating in things that gave me some momentary satisfaction, substance abuse, but it was all cope, man. You got to move according to who you want to be. Do leaders abuse alcohol and drugs? No. Do presidents take time to, just be under the influence all day? Nah, because they have very important decisions to make, and, parties and teams to lead, right? A country to lead. So if you want a kingdom mindset, if you know that you're supposed to, if you're actually looking forward to becoming X, Y, and Z, having a business, you think that like mixing things that aren't profitable, or actually, not profitable is not the word, aren't progressive, or things that aren't helping you grow, will help you meet the destination? Definitely not. Put your ducks in a row. If you're training for a marathon, what do? You eat healthier and you're running all the time, right? For what? To get the body fit to do the job. Same in the spiritual sense, man. Surrounding yourself with negativity, and maybe if people are throwing hate towards you and you lash out back just to kind of feel some type of feeling of getting even, or anything to make you feel better. That's, externally it may. Just like alcohol and, marijuana externally make you feel good, but internally it's just destruction. You know what I'm saying? It's pure destruction, in the sense that it ain't going to put you on that wavelength that you need to be traveling on, bruh. And everybody's designed according to something very different in particular. I don't know what it is that's going to, pretty much get you in line. Generally speaking, just, be in tune with God's voice is the first and foremost. King Jesus' voice, man. And a lot of direction will be provided. But naturally, one knows to kind of just have a clear mind, have a sharp mind, stay in shape. These are naturally things to keep the physical in tune. Now, the conversation may be like I'm jumping everywhere, but this is very intricate and how everything's woven together, bro. If you were getting lost in the sauce, then, maybe you need to watch the video back a couple of times. But, obviously the title is referencing, natural hate that any ethnic background or group could receive. A lot of people will want to retaliate. And retaliation isn't the key, because all that does is lower the essence of who you truly are. And that's not going to really get you to where you need to be. That's not going to allow you to become your highest self, is my point. Your best self is not in tune with negativity and destruction. God emphasizes love. So at the root of everything, there should be some love. So you notice how it's always funny how, like, when somebody's hateful towards you and you're just not, you don't respond to that, or you're not negative back to them, they get stumped. I'm saying, like, people want to bait you. They want to trick you out of your spot, and they want to naturally put you in positions to retaliate. Think about it. People are living with some type of hate within themselves, some type of hate, something internal, and they want to lash out. So feeding into that only satisfies what's going on within them, which is chaos and negativity. It's like fuel to the fire. If somebody's whole basis is to be negative and you're fueling that negativity, bro, it's only like you're throwing gas on the fire for them. And then what will happen is you will get engulfed as well. That could overtake you. That could corrupt your spirit and your essence and your being. That's what I'm trying to say, man. People want to call me X, Y, and Z. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate, like, the trials and the tribulations. What a lot of people need to understand is that I believe that, a lot of people who are hated on for their race and their ethnic background, I've always said everything is particular to the design and the walk the Lord created it for you for, especially when you believe that. If you want to go through life and it's all just what it is, then you're going to miss a lot of things that have been designed according to the plan and the purpose he has. The reason when things go negative now in my life, I always just like look at it as a hurdle. Analyze the situation. What can I learn from this? If something's bringing me down, how can I turn this into a W and a win? And I look at it in the spiritual sense. At the surface level, this is trying to, destroy my character and get me to respond a certain way. But I'm not buying into this. It's a trap of the enemy. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. But when you analyze these particulars, bro, God got something great for you. Imagine folks who was just criticized their whole life because of how they looked. You know what I'm saying? God can turn that into something beautiful, but the world wouldn't see that. Only small-minded ignorance would miss that. People who can have retrospect and look at things closely will understand that everything God do, there's a reason behind it. You know what I'm saying? The kid that gets bullied in class all his life turns out to be the person that goes the farthest. The person that uses that as a testimony to inspire. The person that sets a new example based off of the hurt and the pain. You see what I'm saying? God's character is to turn things that are negative and evil into good, because his children are covered in that light regardless, because he's fully in control. So these are things I'm trying to get y'all to understand. It could be long-winded, but watch the video back and kind of understand. It's all woven very tightly together, bro. don't respond to it. And even in that, a certain example is set to where that person will actually question themselves. And it's kind of like throwing water on it. Slowly, that's going to die out. Slowly, that's going to die out. So peace, love, prosperity, excuse me. God bless y'all, man. I continue to pray over y'all, man, that y'all find encouragement in life, that y'all can wake up every day and find purpose and look to the Lord for purpose. Don't try to create your purpose, man. Look to the Lord for purpose according to who He designed you to be. Look at your life and understand what you're facing and going through, where you've been. And that's what I encourage y'all in, man. Peace, love, prosperity. God bless. We'll see y'all next time, man. We out.